But I think the challenge for research with this now very complex field, where it used to be fairly simple in the old days when we had energy analysis or the energy questions, but now we have the environmental consequences with the climate change, and so the energy scene is becoming more and more complex, and I think this will be a challenge for our research, because we have partly to work more on a multidisciplinary basis, interacting with people from other professions, engineers, natural scientists, and we have to do this in a way that we are being felt and that we are being kind of considered to be important, and we have interesting insights and contributions to make. So I think that is a challenge for researchers, because we are typically used to work together with economists or social scientists more broadly, but I think we need to adopt a more interdisciplinary approach to many of those issues. But this is a challenge because at the same time we would like to have to do interesting research on a broad basis or an interdisciplinary basis, but at the same time we should never sacrifice, so to speak, the specific competence that we as economists have and put that into the process. So I think that is one major challenge, but I think it's also important for the researchers to have more kind of an open mind, and not only thinking about a very specific research issue, but we are willing to engage. And personally, for example, I was heavily involved in the deregulation of the electricity market in Norway, which was dominated by engineers, very much so. And we were considered to begin with skepticism, because the electricity industry was too complicated for economists to come into. But during the process we had to communicate, and we did a lot of communication with the engineers, and this turned out to be much easier and much less complicated, and I think we benefited, both parties benefited from it. So it's a question of facilitating it from the research, for example, council's point of view, and it's a willingness for researchers to engage in multidisciplinary research. Maybe the social scientists, because we sometimes ask difficult questions or impertinent questions for the engineers or for the natural scientists. They don't want us to participate because we complicate we kind of complicate matters. But I mean that I think that is also not disappearing. So but it's demanding. Of course it takes time, and some of the researchers who would like to qualify for a chair, for a professorship, they think that this is not a waste of time, but they are spending time that could alternatively be used to qualify and do the specific scientific, academic, narrow specified work that would lead up to a chair. So that's also kind of part of the dialogue. So the university would also have to accept or to change the rules so that they would accept multidisciplinary research as part of the qualification system for an academic career. Yeah. And this is coming to some extent, but still I think there is in many universities feeling that if you should get quickly to a professorship, you have to close your door and do the type of research that you think will be estimated and appreciated in this academic